Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Right to Recite. This is Belal, your brother from another mother, beginning with Bismillah. In today's video, we are going to be covering the 4th verse of Surah Al-Ikhlas. وَلَمْ يَكُن لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And so, if you're learning how to recite Surah Al-Ikhlas, we've already began with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We did قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُن لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. The process is grab yourself a pencil, something to write on. We're going to go through the skeleton first, then the then the dots, then the e-oos. And if there's any un-ins, uns, they'll be included in that. Then we'll do rest signs, strong signs, stretches, any special symbols. And then we're going to call it a day with that verse. And so think of me as your bold Bob Ross. Let's get started. Bismillah. Starting with wow. We have here wa, la, mim. So walam, ya, kaf, and we just connect that like that. And then noon, yakun, and then we have lam, and then we have a ha, and then we have another kaf that connects out like that. And then we have a fa, and then a wow. And then there's an alif connected to that. There's another alif following that with a hamza on it, and with a ha, and a domingo. And there we go. We've got our full verse written out. Next, we're going to put our dots. So where are our, I think I punched in a little too hard there. So first set of dots is on the ya and the noon, yakun. So ya, kun, there you go. Next set of dots is on the fa. And the fa is kufu, so ku, fu. And then we have, that's it, there are no more dots. Next, we're going to do our sound signs. First sound sign, wa, la, so a, wa, la. Next sound sign is ya, ku, ku. Next sound signs are la, hu, so la, hu. And continuing, next sound sign is u, ku, fu, an. U, an, ku, fu, wan. Ku, fu, wan. Next is a, u. So we have a, ha, du. And that's our sound signs. Next, we're going to do our rest sign. So let's look at our rests. So we've got one rest sign on the meme, so let's go ahead and put that down. Next rest sign is nowhere else. That's it. That's the one rest sign that we have. Next, next, let's look at the strong signs. Our strong signs right here on the lam, and here you go. Boom. We got on the lam, so that becomes yakun lahu. You're connecting the kaf. You're skipping the noon because it's a strong sign here. The strong sign here is stronger than the rest sign on the noon that's invisible. So you go yakun lahu kufuwan ahadu. So there we go. Now we're going to look for our simple stretches. So we have several simple stretches here. So the first simple stretch is this one right here. It says ooh, it's a little baby wow. So that goes next to the boom, just like that. It's a little, let me make it smaller. There we go. So lahu as opposed to lahu. So it's lahu kufu wa. So but because it's a sound sign, we're not actually stretching it. So it's kufu one ahadum. So there's a meme here. We're going to put this here, and I'll explain how that works, because this is the end of the surah. If we wanted to connect this surah with the next surah, and you want to continue past and not stop here, then you would pronounce this baby meme. But and I'll showcase to you how that essentially works. So وَلَمْ يَكُن لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. We did our simple stretches, and then if there's any additional symbols to be added, there are no more symbols. So that concludes the thing. But going back to this notion here, the baby meme. So if we were to recite this, we would recite it, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ الرَّحْمَنِ الرَّحِيمِ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ. That's if you're connecting between the different chapters and you want to continue past without stopping here. But for your purposes, you're learning how to write, you're learning how to recite, pause, make the stop. So this here is a reference for you, but you don't necessarily have to blow through it. So, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. I'll see you soon.